Hi out there. My name is Andrew, or you can call me Wagino. Doesn't matter. I don't care what you call me as long as you don't call me Matthew. Terrible name. I called it way too many times. This is me playing through, doing a live stream of Dark Souls 2. This is my first ever stream, so please bear with me. Dark Souls. If you're new to Dark Souls or anything like that, I'm pretty sure that the servers are down for all the games except Elden Ring at the moment because, well, Elden Ring just came out, so the servers are down, so you can't play in online mode, so you have to play offline. So we're gonna create a new file here. I played this multiple times, but you know, this is just for fun, for new people. I'm not gonna talk throughout the cutscene. After that, I'll talk.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
Welcome, viewer. Name's Andrew. Call me Andrew. And if that's just John, say I. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming.
Drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Lovely. So that was the intro. So if you've never played a Dark Souls game before, you play as this chosen undead character, destined to rule and maintain the balance or whatever. Things betwixt. Also, please let me know if the volume's a little, well, I can't really do much about it, so sorry if the volume's a little loud. Show off some moves first. Nice and green, kind of like a goblin. Also, this is a very long game, so this will be a long journey. Items to pick up, lots of items in this game. Very useful sometimes. And we've got another cutscene coming up.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name? At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Alright, I don't want to be a... Okay, they got high dexterity. Okay, that would be pretty good for me, but I personally prefer to play as the warrior just because I like to have high strength. Go with yeah, I'll go with warrior. That's my preferred. I'll start off with a life ring. So in this game, you get to start off as a class. This class determines your initial weapons and initial stats. And you also get a gift. There's a bunch of different things. Petrified something is pretty good. It's not bad, at least. These are useless. You'll get pretty much like one or two pretty soon in the game. So I'm gonna go with the life ring, just a preference. Well, that's, well, wait, no, let's do a little to my face. I'll give myself a beard. Oh yeah, let's go with the mustache. Cause you know, I'm supposed to be like Waluigi. That should be good. I got a tattoo of, I don't know, a dragon, and I'll make it purple. Let's see. I'd say that's closest to Waluigi. No, I don't want Joker hair. Pretty dark hair. This one. Let's go with that. There we go. We got Waluigi at. Can I click browse? I can't. Myself a massive nose. Nah, I'll just leave it alone. So there's my character. Wagino.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know.
You never know.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
There's characters in Star Wars that remind me of these people.
Hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Nice teeth. Lovely. Alright, there's our stupendous, fearless, mighty warrior, Wagino. Go here, and you get, human effigy. Human effigies are what allow you to become human again. If you die, you'll slowly start turning hollow, and you'll lose, and you will slowly lose the amount of maximum total health you can, your max health will go down until about, I believe, halfway, eventually, and then it stops. And then using the human effigy will allow you to become human again, and your health will go back to normal. So I'm gonna go ahead and show off this kind of a practice area. I'm just gonna show it, go through it. Very important to get your control scheme set up beforehand. Otherwise, you might not be able to lock on, and locking on is very helpful. If you played Elden Ring, it's pretty similar, except instead of pressing A or whatever to jump, you have to get a running start and then press whatever is also the running button. And there's no way to really jump well in this game. And there's no sneak, but you can still sneak up on enemies and backstab them, which is pretty good. It's not nearly good. The dodging isn't really good, and there's no, one big difference is there's no FP, so you can't do special moves in this game. That was introduced in Dark Souls 3. Maybe in Bloodborne, but I've never played Bloodborne, so I have no idea. This game also has a ton of boss fights, some of which are good, most of which are pretty bad, honestly. They don't have a starting boss. Luckily, none of them are nearly as difficult as Margate, at least not the early ones. There is one later on that's really brutal. I'd say the hardest early boss is the Pursuer, which there is a cheese for it, but if you're not prepared, you're gonna die multiple times. And since I can't summon an ally anymore, that's gonna make it harder. It's a pretty cool fight though. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all of it. So there is the nest of, I forget their names.
You, give us smooth.
So, give me silky. So what you do is you bring these smooth items, either petrified something or small, or the silky stones to them. Just leave it here. You have to do it one at a time, and then you pick it up and you get a random item. Some items give you much better give you much better ones, like petrified somethings give you much better items. You can get potential weapons from there, like there are certain boss weapons from previous games that are there. I can't go in there. This is like a frozen person. It's a statue. You need these things called a fragment statue of Yor, or whatever it's called, in order to unpetrify him. They're kind of rare to come by. There's enough in the game for you to do it for each of them. What's up, Whirl16? How's it going? If you're new to this stream, I just created my character. It's a lovely Wajino. It looks beautiful. A little too pale though. I think I should have darkened his skin a little bit. So here's the main hub area. Majula. If you've played the Elden Ring, it's a lot like the gee, I wonder who that is in the chat. You got Blue. You're probably someone named Blue X. Oh, it's Josh. What's up, Josh? It's been a while. How you liking Elden Ring? Anyways, you come over here, you got... This is nice. It's really fun. This is the equivalent of the Grace. So you go to these, you can fast travel to them, different areas. There's no... Elden Ring is definitely lit. I'm stopped playing just because I'm starting to record stuff. I'm also going to be playing through Resident Evil 3. I did my first recording today. I'm posting those to my YouTube channel. So hopefully, if you guys want to watch that, go enjoy it.
I will remain by your side till this frail hope shall take this.
S-Splash. These are the equivalent of the flask used in Elden Ring. It's just a heal. Like I said earlier, there's no FP, so there's no there's whatever other kinds. I never use them anyways. So you can't use special moves. I'll show off. You can swap to having two-handed, or if you hold down whatever button for that, you can two-hand your shield. This guy's locked out of his smithy. Smith.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here. Now somebody's gone and locked the door.
It's the same name as as this channel. It's Wajino1004. It's locked. We'll get the key to this later. is very useful as he can smith your weapons for you, like the guy in at the round table in Elden Ring. You probably won't find my YouTube channel yet since it doesn't have anything. I've tried searching for it before and it just didn't come up with anything. It just said you don't exist, which I can't take a little offensively, but whatever.
Oh, sorry. Please do have a look at my wares. I could really.
This guy's a merchant who will sell you armor. Over time, he'll increase his wear. This is pretty useful. I'd like to get. I'll want to get one of these eventually, probably, just because it's got really high physical defense, and I like that. I like to get 100 physical defense, just my preference. That way I can tank it. I like to be a tanky boy. I know, unoriginal. Titanite shards are the same as what is it? Those little smithing shards. Only in this game, they're a little hard to come by early on. You can't really get a lot of them. Well, you can get a good bit, enough to upgrade one weapon pretty early on, but then after that, not really. So it's best to... What's up, Jamie484? How we doing? It's best to... I'd save my Titanite shards you'll get early on. Just wait until you get a really good weapon that you like. I'm going to be holding out for the greatsword. And if you've heard of the show or the manga or whatever it is, Berserk, the greatsword is basically the weapon Gus uses. So this is one of the covenants you can join. This is the Victor Stone. Joining this is very useful if you want to farm, because unlike in Elden Ring, like, enemies won't just keep respawning in this game. After a certain amount of times, normally they will stop respawning, unless you're in the Covenant of Champions, in which case they'll infinitely spawn. However, you cannot be invaded while that happens, and you cannot summon any allies. So you want to come over to this person over here. They're the talking cat. I can't remember their name.
Oh.
I'm dead, are we?
And one without just about not exactly the
So for all you cat lovers, I know there's some cat lovers in this chat.
Oh yes. So
this is Shock Killer. If you wanna, you can abandon whatever covenant you're in. You can also buy some items. This is really useful later on. So is this one. This one's pretty useful. Then she also has some Homer bones for you to pick up. These are pretty useful. You can also take these to the nests that I showed you guys earlier. I'll show it again later. To trade for some common items. I believe you can get Titanite shards from it. The best you can get is usually like something like a really high soul. Giver. So this is the first area. In order to progress throughout the game, there are 4 different main lords you have to. What build am I going for? I'm going for tank. With higher strength and endurance rather than health. I don't care much for health if I can defend and do hit hard. So I will be upgrading my... So one big difference between this and Elden Ring is that when you upgrade your endurance, it does not increase your equipment load, which really sucks. If you want to increase your equipment load, you have to increase vitality. All the other things are pretty similar. They don't have anything to increase your drop rate for items in this game. There are certain accessories you can wear that will greatly improve your soul acquirement and your... Oh, I should probably put the light ring on. As well as your drop rate. This is... I never even remember what this is. I just go and pick it up. An FG. Even FGs are very useful. Barely made that. Homeward Bone. Homeward Bones are really useful in this game because it allows you to go back to your, to the last bonfire you were at. So this is the Forest of Fallen Giants. I am not fighting the troll because they will murder me. Even at a high level, I've gotten murdered by them. They are like late game enemies, really. I might die to these suckers. I have died numerous times to these guys. They are a pain. Like one at a time, it's not difficult. But they flail around, which is really aggravating. Anyways, you want to come over here to the next bonfire. The one thing that I'm really sad about is that this game and all the other Dark Souls games do not have a map. I love that new feature in Elden Ring. Also, if you want to level up, you have to go back to Majula, the main hubware area, and talk to the lady we talked to earlier. She's the only way to upgrade your... or level up. These are little lost souls, which you can exchange to acquire a bunch of souls. For anyone who's new to the Elden Ring or the Souls series, souls are how you level up as well as your currency. So honestly, here, I'm just going to sprint through. Just because it's kind of frustrating, because you got a bunch of enemies on you. It's kind of best just to ignore them. Fast climb. I'm pretty much going to ignore... Now I can pick them off one by one. You can see a bunch of enemies just lying on the ground. Hope you get lucky. Ah, this sucks. I want to go up here because it's a much better weapon than this thing. It's what I'm using is currently garbage. Ow, I'm probably going to die. It's not surprising. This is a Dark Souls game. Life gems are really handy because they also will give you back some of your health. Get off the ladder. I would like to climb up, please. Yeah. I think I made a mistake. I'm still alive. Yes, thank you. I will try my hardest not to die. This is why I like to be tanky. With a great shield. Luckily, I can just ignore them. I feel like we got 7 whole viewers. Hi, viewers. This guy has a weapon that I would love to get if I could. I just wanted to get rid of him. It's not the weapon I'm going for currently. Like, he has what's called the Bastard Sword, which is a great sword, which is pretty useful, but you know, I would like a short sword as it does much better damage. Now even if I die, I don't care. Unfortunately, those enemies have very low chance of dropping their Bastard Swords. Yes, that is the actual name of the weapon. Although it's not my preferred weapon for this game. For early on, I like to get what's like one of their hand axes. Oh no, I'm dead. That's cute. You think I can go 0%? What do you think I am, PewDiePie? No, I can't do that. I've seen some pretty cool runs that people have done. Like for Dark Souls 1, someone hacked the game to make it so that every enemy was the final boss. It was terrifying. You couldn't even make it through the first area because it took a ridiculous amount of parries just to kill one of them. You buy these at the shop, or they sometimes drop from these common enemies. Look at that. I never had a mustache in one of these games, so I love this look. Already I'm doing so much better than I did earlier. See? Gotta let you know. You always want to be careful of your enemies. I can't! I'm not good at parrying. I'm better at dodging. I am terrible at playing Super Smash Bros. Because I'm terrible at parrying. I prefer to dodge. Don't call me a pansy. And no, I will not be using magic weapons, thank you very much, Swordmaster. Mainly because I just don't like using magic. No offense. I know you like magic. I will not be a magical girl. I don't know why though, I can't just come over here and pick this weapon up. Because the one thing I don't like about this game is I can't just go and pick up the weapon. Another thing to know is that over time your weapons will degrade, and they can break. If that happens, take them back to the smithing shop and just get them repaired. Once you make it back to a bonfire, though, they instantly repair. And if going a long period of time, there are these things called repair powders, which will also let them be instantly repaired. Those are very useful sometimes. So definitely going for another hour, I'd say, with this game. I definitely want to get to the first boss. It's a pretty cool boss. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty interesting. They also have these weapons to have fire bombs, which are really annoying when thrown at you, because, well, it's literally just an explosive being thrown. It's basically a hand grenade. So I actually want to go this way. I can go that way, but I know that there's... First time I played this game, I died like 10 times before I made it to the next bonfire. It was really aggravating. So the fact that I've only died once is pretty good. I also just want to kind of stun them a lot. That really helps. Or, you know, you can back it out of them. I am sad that this game doesn't have any of the special weapons, special moves that the next games have. I will be playing. I'm planning to play through Dark Souls 3 after this game, and then I might eventually go back and play Dark Souls 3 Master. It's gonna be a little different, weird though, going between 3 and 1 because 1 is so much different. One nice thing about it though, compared to this game, is the quality in boss fights. I'm gonna go over here. Buckler. Ow! That hurt. Thank you very much. Kill off one at a time. There's also another guy sniping me up above, which really sucks. I would love to You're annoying. Next bonfire's up right up ahead, so not worried about that. It's also the last bonfire for the first boss. There's gonna be a guy right behind me in a second, but luckily, while I'm opening it, he ran past me. While I'm at a door, while I'm opening a door or something like that, they can't hurt me, so that's nice. Now I'm safe. I don't have the right equipment to play Dark Souls 1 on yet because I have Dark Souls 1 on the Nintendo Switch and I don't have the right equipment to play it on, to stream on the Switch yet. I will. Oh, no, actually I'm not. I'll buy something for you. Oh, wait, yes, I am. I am gonna buy something. I'll buy something. You wanna buy one of these. It is one of the items in this game that increases your drop rate for items. I don't care that it decreases my defense. It's stupid useful. Also because I just look amazing like that. Look at that. I look like an African warlord. Or one of those people that, you know, like those leaders. Okay, I can... This is one of the... You can get the key to that, but it's not until after the first boss. And I'd much rather just, you know... Ooh, he's gone. Looking for an item. Hand axe. The hand axe is much more useful. Does a lot more damage. Also chests. Warning! If you've ever heard of an enemy called a mimic, this is where they come from. The mimics are enemies that look like chests that will actually murder you. You can kill them. So what you want to do is well, before you open the chest, punch it just to see. I have no idea. I got to get it figured out. I'm gonna be working a lot on figuring out all this stuff this week as I have my spring break. So I'll be doing a lot of recording and stuff, and I'll get to know how to do stuff. So sorry about that. Oh, I fell. So this is a nice little farming spot I like to go to because you can just keep going for Thank you for the wonderful ogre and I think that's an ogre. Or is that a troll? Troll or ogre and the creeper. These are, I can't remember what the crystal lizards. They will run from you, but they... Okay. It's not difficult to kill them. You can always come back and kill them again. These are one of the enemies that drop the weapon I'm looking for. You can also find one after you beat the first boss. So I'll just not even bother. Like, you want to farm though for it because it'll come with some. It's really useful. I like using great swords. That's what I'll be using for the entirety of Dark Souls 3. Ow! Got him. I could go down here, but, well, yeah, I'll go down here. I'd shut this off. This is not the way to the boss, but it's another way. There's some stuff down here. I've played this so many times I kind of know where all the enemies are going to be. For the most part. I sometimes make mistakes, but, you know, that happens. I'll just show you guys this a little bit. Oh, nope. The worst thing about this gun, though, is the hit rate. The hit rate is terrible. Like, it'll appear that you're actually hitting someone and you're not, or it'll appear like you dodged something and you got skewered. That happens a lot to me with the second boss fight. Although it is optional. You don't have to do that boss fight. It's a pain, though. What kind of beer are you going to be sipping for the playthrough? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna need something really strong for this game. I mean, I don't drink, but you know. If you're playing this game sober, you're making some mistakes. I'm done with this place. There's something else I can go get, but it's useless. At least for my playthrough. I can't get that right now. That little white thing over there. Alright, now I'll show you. So this is the way to the boss. Thankfully I don't have to fight them. I was so hopeful. Can't go this way. The boss is literally just down there. But I have to go and unlock that door. Ooh, a halberd. If I'm not using a greatsword, I'm using a halberd. That's just the way I play. There's actually a really cool trick in the first game that gets you, that if you're skilled enough with the game, you can get it pretty easily. It's to get the best weapon in the game immediately after clearing the tutorial boss. And it's beautiful. But it's got a low chance rate. I've sometimes gotten it on my first attempts. You'll also see these torches. There are, if you go to the, I'll just show it off. Well, yeah, I'll show it. Reminds me, I'm gonna go get some before I keep going. So you can light a torch at the at here, and you'll have a certain amount of time, depending on how many torches you have. You can pick up torches. Like 10 minutes is plenty of time. I could go the entire. I'm pretty sure I could go the entirety of the game with that amount of time and still be perfectly fine. You can light them, which will make it brighter, which is nice. They have a torch in Elden Ring, but it's not like that. It's a weapon. It's not all that useful, except for in certain caves and dungeons. If you've been there, you know what it's like. I'm gonna go back to Majula for Soling, because I forgot about Soling. I've also noticed I only have one Estus Slash to begin with, which really sucks, but they're really easy to upgrade. I believe the max in this game is 10 you can get? I know it's much bigger in Elden Ring, and the first game, you pretty much start off with 5, and then you can easily get to 10 whenever you want. The max in that game is 20. So you take these Estus Flash shards. Oh, what is this? Over to her.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery.
Whatever you do not kill her. It's a terrible idea. Because if you do,
so that is that a shard here?
Yes.
To see light. However,
if you kill her, you won't be able to level up, and you won't be able to increase your whatever thing. I'm gonna upgrade my dexterity, mainly so I can use a bow whenever I get one. I believe to use a short bow you need a dexterity of 12. And a longbow is 14, if I'm remembering right. Also another area I'm going to go to show it off. You actually don't need to fight the first boss in this game in order to progress to this game. It's completely optional. But you won't be able to get certain cool weapons and stuff. Well, no, actually, oh yeah, it is. It's not optional. It's required. I just remember you definitely need it for later on. But you don't have to do it immediately. You can do it much later if you want. It'll just be a little harder to play the game. you guys a good place to farming souls early on, and also some good weapons you can get from it. Prince of Parma, I don't care. You're in a great shield, therefore I don't care about you. It's over here. This is probably one of my favorite areas in the game. Hyde's Tower of Flame. It's very reminiscent of a place in Dark Souls 1 called Anorlando. You got the cathedral there, fun boss fight there. Completely optional, but still there. There's a lot of optional bosses in this game. Some of them pretty good quality though. Those guys are actually really easy to fight. They look terrifying, but they're really slow and really easy to fight. Watch as I just get murdered instantly. You can also totally restrict them off the edge. Look, I don't even have to dodge. Ow! Okay? Maybe I do need to dodge. But, yeah. So yeah, you can just, it's completely farmed there. They give a solid amount of souls, and this is usually how I spend like a solid hour normally, but I'm not going to do that because I will bore you to death doing that, so I'm just going to go back here. Also, please follow me if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I'm planning to do these streams weekly for now because Fridays are the only days I really have the time because of my classes. Oh, I got a firebomb. Nice. Gem. So yeah, light gems are a literal godsend in this game because you don't really get a ton of SS blasts, and when you do, they don't give you a ton of health, at least not early on. So early on, life gems are extremely useful. Also, if you can happen to be able to get more SS blasts, go and get them as early as you can. I'm about to show you now, although this part is really difficult. Oh yeah, I just remembered I can go buy the... I'm an idiot. I can go get the key now to the smithery, which I will do after I clear this. My suggestion, just ignore them. I'm gonna jump over here to get another one. It's a pretty useful items doing this. You wanna wait because, well, if you've ever seen Indiana Jones, well, that happens.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Kale.
Hi, Kale.
I'm navigating.
I'm ignoring.
Why?
I'm just trying to get through this stupid dialogue.
Yeah. But I do know one thing for I came to this Drang. Have you seen Maju?
Also, this town, this area is called Dranglake.
Of
Dranglake.
Now, yes, that. Wait.
That's why I'm here.
No. Then what? Were you looking for that wonderful? Shame on you. You should have told me. Here, take this.
House key.
What a joy to meet a kindred.
could have sworn there was one. Did I already get it? Nope. Okay. I was wrong. I thought there was one here. I thought there was another Estus flask here. I'm gonna return though. I just came for this. Great scythe. This is pretty useful. Never used one though. Yeah, we want to buy this. This is what I'm gonna be saving up for one of these because this will get me to a great sword early because I love a great sword. Wait, I didn't buy you. Go buy that.
Thanks.
Another improvement that they made over this game than the first game though is that in the first game you couldn't fast travel like this until like halfway through the game. Like 60% through the game. And you couldn't travel to every bonfire, only certain ones. I don't need to talk to you. I'm gonna come in here and pick up this. Short bow, very useful. I can use it. I just need some arrows.
Ah, yes. Now I can. But first, let me.
Next time I come there, he will be able to improve my weapons. I'm not improving this because it's not that useful. I mean, it is, just not as useful as other stuff. Not what I want. House we don't really know much about. There's a lot of lore in these games as well. Oh, Pharaoh's Lockstone. Very useful. Probably hear some creepy noise. Sounds like an animal or something. Oh, it's just a skeleton. These guys are a pain. That is bleed damage. Don't take too much, or you will, well, lose a lot of health. Also, these guys are really tough to take down. Early on. But they do give you a free human effigy when you come here. The first time, at least. That's a splash shard, okay. Oh, this thing's really useful that I get here. It's called Soul Vessel. What you can do is you can take this back to where you, the things betwixt, and talk to one of those ladies, and what it does is it allows you to completely restart your levels, and just completely start from scratch, basically. You just level up what you want. So you can remanipulate. So if you level up something that you don't like, and you don't like it, you can fix it easily enough. Where am I going? Over here. Oh, I know the sound is. There's some boars next door. I'm not gonna fight them because they're useless. They don't give me much. They're pretty useless. Alright, more Titan shards. Yeah, the boars here. I'm gonna leave them alone. And this is... If I were to jump down in there, I would instantly die. Also, you might have noticed, since I've died a few times, that I have turned hollow again. If I were to use one of these human effigies, get away from me. Like I said, these guys are a pain. I'd rather not fight them. If I use a human effigy, I'll go back to having full health, and I'll be able to summon people to help me. Though since the servers are down, I can't summon PCs, only NPCs.
Is that a shard? Here.
That's a shard.
However,
I'll take another shard, thank you. Let's go back. back to... what is this place called? Forest of Fallen Giants. Eternal Tower, and now let's go towards the first boss. I think there's one more Estus Flask I can get before the boss, but I'm not going to mess with it yet. First I want to open this door so I can just easily get back here. Then I'll go get it. It's because when I do get it, I'm almost certainly going to die. I expect to die. If you play Dark Souls and don't expect to never die, you're going to be in for a world of hurt and disappointment. As well as frustration. There's another locked door, which we'll get the key to once we have beaten the first boss. It's also where I get my fun weapon. Ow! That sometimes happens. A mistake. Unless I get lucky and one of them spawns. I just feel like in Elden Ring they make it so you can heal quicker. Ah, now for one of the harder enemies in this game, at least early on. He's got a giant mace. He is terrifying, but there's a trick. And that is the trick. You can get enemies' armor. The other flask shard is up there. Well, you know what? Let's just go get it. Goody! He's here. So we can get it before he shows up. Guy! I'm gonna run. Bye. No. Bye. Like I said, I want to go unlock that door, so I'm going to go unlock that door. And I'm going to ignore all the enemies. Then I'll come back. I will come back. Maybe a moron, but I'm not a coward. I'm just clever. Sometimes. I don't care if I die, I just want to open the door. And opened. Great! Now to go clear a few more things throughout there. And I died. Great. Awesome. I mean, there were literally 4 of them on me. I was dead from the second they showed up. So, you know, that sucked. Ooh, a scythe. I can use a scythe. I believe it's a halberd. The type of weapon it is. So now I can go this way. I need to kill them, otherwise they'll chase me. Also to note, this game is really long, so this will be a few weeks worth. This will be like at least a month, or this will be like 2 months at least worth of content. Fire arrows, nice. That could come in handy. Huh. I should probably go back to Majula and I'd love to stay in chat, but I'm gonna leave. Like I said, fighting 2-on-1 is not fun. Fighting 4-on-1 is even worse. So this literally should show you the level of difficulty of this game. This is the first area, pretty much the first real area, and I'm already getting my butt whooped. That's how scary this game is. Ow. Ow! I did not mean to do that. I'd like to take out you first. Ah, Link Spear. It's not what I wanted. I'm sure, Swarmaster, I know you would love that, since you seem to like using spears. I love it! I don't love that. Not a big fan of that. I'm gonna go. You know what? Might as well. Yeah, I know you do.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason.
I'd love to kill this guy, but nah.
Who am I to judge?
It's actually pretty useful.
I journey hither and thither.
This
on a
guy's
sort
paid.
of treasure
No.
hunt, you might call it.
Is he? Yeah, this is paid. I'll
Be
men are
careful
paid.
out there. Oh yes, there's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring.
I'm not gonna kill him. He's important for this first boss fight. He makes it easier. And other boss fights. Also, don't worry, I'll kill him later. There's another point where I can kill him. And I was planning to kill him. It's just you kill two different people. It just makes it impossible for you to. I'm just nope. Just nope. I'm good. I'm good, thanks. No, don't get stuck in a wall. Oh, that's pretty useful. It coats your. There are certain items you can get which will coat your weapon with whatever, like a status ability or whatever, and that one gives you magic. So you'll do magic damage. I'd love to. He took 2 damage from that. Great.
Well, I see you managed. I hope that brave be careful. Oh, but you should take this. It allows undead with luck. Well,
I was wondering if you could give me anything else.
well, be careful out.
Alright, I'm gonna go back. There's something else I want to do in Machula. One, I want to level up once more, because now I can.
Is that here to see luck? However,
I hear the same dialogue over and over, and I just want to skip it over and over. I'll increase my strength. Actually, probably increase my vitality a little bit.
You, the name, and you are a man not rope around like you. Oh.
Vagabonds! You also have some nice weapons here. We got a broadsword, a stock, which is a thrusting sword. It's pretty useful. A spear, standard spear. He's got one of each of most of the standard weapons, I'd say. These are what I'm here for. I'm also going to be finishing the best on those. So you can buy 10 of these early on, and then this repair powder. The Bastard Sword is not there. There is another smith that will sell one to you, but it's easier just to pick one up. There's one that's easier to pick up. Don't know buy as many of those as I can, just because they're useful. I'll be around. Before the end of this video, I will show you where the Bastard Sword is, and I will get the Bastard Sword. It's not going to be my main weapon, but it's going to be my early weapon. Now I just need to go abandon my covenant because... well... because I can't summon a partner to help me while I'm in the Covenant of Champions, as I said earlier.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh, I forgot the... my bad.
Bearer, seek lest this...
Seek the king! It will need to seek the king. Fun dude, the king. He's kind of a vegetable, honestly. There it is. Also, you can just jump down if you want to there. We'll eventually explore that little area down there. There's a cheese you can do to reach there easier, but it requires a few weapon items and a lot of health. It's pretty nice, but you're probably gonna die once you get down there anyways, because those guys spew fire at you. I just need to kill them before they try and kill me. There's one more enemy ahead. Oh, I already picked that up. Where are they? There we go. So I can see what this does. Now I am Mr. Waluigi once more. I'm gonna laugh so hard if I get the... Cool. So here we go. Mild Manor Pate. I also want to... This guy shows up for a few different boss fights. He's pretty useful. So this Swordmaster is why I did not kill him. Because I love this guy's armor. It's one of, like, what he's wearing, the majority, he's literally just a tank, and I love that. This fight's pretty fun, though. I think he's been stabbed a few times. Can I borrow that sword that's stuck in you, that big one? It looks like it'd be pretty fun to use. Yeah, I know, sick. Here's a pain in the butt, too. I'm just gonna dodge until they... Welcome to the last Giants. It's not difficult if you've got partners. His weak point is his face. You can hit him with, arrows there. But if you, like so. Aiming in this game is a little frustrating. So I'm just not going to do that. But I did just show you how to use a bow. You really want to dodge a lot here. Normally I have a great shield when I go into this fight. Ow! I'll just let them do a lot of damage. Luckily, the nice thing about this stage is he's a very confrontational person, so if you're far away from him, you probably won't get damage. You just gotta swipe the legs. Sadly, it's not like the giants in Elden Ring where if you hit them enough times, they faint, fall over, and you stab them. Also, he's gonna get pissed in a moment. And break off his arm! I don't know why, but he does, and it hurts. Which is why I'm letting them do most of the damage. Just for this first boss fight, don't worry. There are plenty of boss fights where I have to fight them solo. And they're not fun. Some of them are pretty fun, though. A lot of them are pretty fun. I wouldn't be playing this game if it wasn't fun. Do a lot of dodging this game. Luckily, if you, nice thing about dodging is, if you're gonna get hit, normally, just dodging pretty much gives you invincibility for a split second. Unless you screw that up, in which case you're just sad. I have had plenty of times where I'm at, like, where I've almost beaten them, though, and... Of course you are! We have the Soul of the Last Giant, along with, well, another thing. However, so... cool thing about these souls is that you can use them to trade them for boss weapons. I'm not going to do the same thing to do that with this boss though, because his weapon is useless in my opinion. Instead, you can also exchange them for a bunch of souls, which I'm going to do. Like so. As I have something I would like to buy. I want to buy one of these. I love these things. They're very useful. Also, I get this. For spending 10,000 souls there, this person gives me that. Which, when I wear it, increases the amount of souls I acquire. Normally I farm and get it earlier, but, well, I didn't. Yeah, it's pretty much like Great Runes. Well, not really. You really don't have Great Runes, anything like Great Runes in this game, where they give you certain abilities. It's more, honestly, the rings are more like the Great Runes. They're more boss weapons. There is that other thing that they give you, that certain bosses will give you, that does act like the Great Runes. Or that does act, that is like those souls. I'm gonna go get the Bastard Sword, because I really want the Bastard Sword. But first I'm gonna go kill someone that is pretty fun to kill. No! Oh, I thought I died there. Another door that you can open. This is why the soldier key is required, is to unlock that door. So you can go and get that. You also want to kill this guy, if you want. He's not required to kill him, but he can sometimes give you some good weapons. What's he carrying? Is that I have no idea what kind of weapon. Like, that weapon that he's holding is not actually in the game. Like, you can't actually pick it up. Yeah, Rune Souls. Boss weapons are Rune Souls. They're very similar. Or, it's the remembrance of certain, of those bosses. Ow. Does have some scary weapon attacks though, but he's not that difficult. If you know what you're doing. Come on. I'm a little disappointed. I didn't get the item I wanted. Sometimes they drop. Those guys will. That one's a one-time spawn only, so it won't respawn. But sometimes those guys drop great swords, which is what I desperately want. I can go get it. I have the right stuff to go get a great sword, but I can't use it yet. So why would I? I don't have enough stats. There's a place where you can purchase them. Right? Oh! Who's this? Never seen you before. Cool! You'll be helpful in killing enemies, unless you're just gonna stare at that wall. Do you want to come help me kill some enemies? Thanks. I'll leave them to you. Is there a pain? Nice. Luckily, these guys don't respawn. Don't come back to life. At least not these ones. There are some later in the game that can, when they are near a necromancer. They can come back to life. I hate those ones. I've honestly never seen this NPC before, and I love it. Normally this area is a pain, because those guys do a lot of damage. Also, normally I just, light the fires, but I'm not going to. Because it takes the place of my shield. And I need my shield. These guys can also drop, what are they, more torches. What are these? Human effigies. Those guys can fund that. It's pretty early farming spot for those things. And up ahead is pretty decent farming spot for. Come on, dude. Let's go. I have some more enemies for you to fight. This area is pretty good for early on for farming for Titanite shards if you want. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. I'll go another way. This is why I like having a NPC to join me, because I can... It's literally like right here. That's just so hard. Dodge. Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, yes, I know, I am just running from these guys, but that's because they can murder me in 2 seconds flat. Also, there's a bonfire right here. But, because there's... hold on. There we go. Can I can't use it yet. Wait, I can two-hand it. Some items you can, weapons you can, that normally can't be used. Oh, he's probably dead. I would have laughed so hard if I got a firebomb, or if I got one right then and there. That was probably would have cried a little bit. Where's Armor Dennis? Armor Dennis! This is one of the few invaders types that can invade you during. These are NPCs that invade you. Pain in the butt to beat. Especially when they're using magic. Because I don't like fighting magic. Alright. I just want to die. I mean, I'd rather kill you if I can. Oh, there I go. Is that my third death? It's my second or third death. I don't know. Oh well. He won't bother me again, hopefully. Where are you? Right over. Doesn't show me.
Bearer of seeks, seek the lest this.
Nice. Now I can use it. Might as well just keep upgrading. I'm gonna upgrade my vitality for the moment. Vitality is the other to use. It's Mustachio. I had to go find another boss immediately after. There's a quicker way. Next boss is required bosses this way. I'll eventually get the other one. I just want to get the greatsword first. Ow. Oh, thank you for the pale stone. So useless. You don't want to. You can fight these guys if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. They're tougher than these guys. And these guys are pretty difficult to beat, honestly, at times. Another human effigy. I'll take it. These guys are not to be underestimated. If you underestimate them, you will die. Again, if you underestimate any opponent in this game, you will certainly die. I don't even have to fight them. Yes, I am. Yes, yes, indeed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I decided to ignore him. Although it is a really good early farming spot, this is probably the best farming spot for early on. Anyway, this fight's honestly pretty funny because there's a trick to it. Welcome to the Dragon Rider! Which he can actually fall off. And it is hilarious when it does. It's not beat him the first time. I'm going to try and beat him that way this time. You can also increase the size of the platform by beating certain one of those enemies, but I'm not going to. I can also just do this normally. He's not difficult. If he happens to fall, oh well. The only downside to beating this guy is that those other enemies that are just sitting there will start attacking me if I mess. Which makes it harder to get to the cathedral. Which is another boss, completely optional, and probably one of my favorites, because it's very reminiscent of the best boss fight, arguably, from the first game. And I made a mistake. Expected. I didn't even use that shield. Yeah, some of these fights are just plain tedious. Oh no! Ah! He barely nicked me. That's the thing. That's the downside of having a small platform. First death to a boss fight. Good job, me. Also, thank you for the followers. I know that literally every one of you is a friend of mine, but still, thank you for the follows. Please post. Please, if you like what you see, please, you know, spread the word. I don't really have much social media, so. Ow! Hurt! I'll see some firebombs on them. Although, I don't know how useful that would be. These guys do have some pretty good armor, which I like to usually farm for. But I can do that later. Oh, I didn't realize there's a boss. There's a dude I can summon. Ow! Cool. I'm learning a lot today. Unfortunately, there's 3 of them on me. And he's already been vanquished. Great. That was so helpful. Don't fall. I don't want to fall to death. I do like the halberd, but... Ow. Oh, shoot. Trying to trick him off. Yeah, very unfortunate that guy died. He wasn't very useful, though, if he died that quickly. Oh man, we're playing pretty much the same game here. Except I'm smaller. Just wondering, for anyone that is playing Elden Ring, have you fought any of the giant gargoyles yet? If so, what are your opinions of them? And... Whew! I managed to beat all of them. They're a pain. Well, I've beaten all 6 of them. I don't like fighting them. They were fun fights, but they were really painful fights, too. Oh, nice! Godric is... Oh, Godric! Oh, I'm sorry. Have fun with Godric, he's a pain. No! Oh, I love it! Bye-bye me. This is just hubris for earlier when I said this boss isn't difficult. Not to mention I'm normally a lot higher level when I do this fight. If I die again, I'm just gonna go upgrade my weapon a little bit, and then do it again. I'll probably stop tonight around 10-ish. I feel like that's a reasonable amount of time. But like I said, I will also be posting this to YouTube, so if you, tomorrow night, if anyone, let's see if he's gonna be useful this time. If anyone wants to join me for that, or watch that there, you're welcome to it. Okay, hopefully this guy just comes and joins me immediately and doesn't get himself murdered. Don't get yourself murdered before the fight even starts! Oh my gosh, I'm barely alive. I'm betting this idiot's just gonna walk off the stage. Oh! He actually did some huge damage. Nice, he's got a Survive Handler. I've never used a Survive Handler, but you can get one pretty early on in Dark Souls 1. Like, literally right after the tutorial boss, you can get one. If you so desire. Got him! Third time's charm. I think that's third time. Dragon Rider Soul, even more useless than the other weapon I got. Oh my god. And they all went back. Oh, she's lovely. She's a little annoying.
Are you from these parts? My name is Liz. I have come
Lucia.
back, but the...
Just wanted...
Do I... So...
I just want to, I kind of need this NPC in order to progress through the game, so I don't think I can kill her. I just needed to, go through all her dialogue so that she'll move to the other place, which will allow me to go to another, one of the main areas in the game. I could also go get that item, but I'm not going to. I'd rather not. I'd much rather go increase my stats.
Bearer of the curse, seek lest...
I think I'll try and play through this game pretty linearly. Normally I play it very out of order, because it's just how I am, but I'd rather show it the way it's supposed to be played through. Look at that. 7 level ups. Yeah, you can go from like level 10 in this game to level 50 in just a few hours. It's pretty easy. Dragon Rider one is even less useful. than the other one, so, you know, more into there.
Birds blessed this land.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go buy one thing, because I really want it. Oh, the gargoyle? Are you looking at the gargoyle? Is this a pain? Oh, did you killed Godfrey, didn't you?
Oh, hello again. Thanks very much.
And now I've got a great shield. Another nice thing is they show you how much percentage in the right corner your equipment load you've got. If you go over 70%, okay, you're helping out a friend. Gotcha. Yeah, Godric is a pain. If you go over 70% of your equipment load, you'll slow roll instead of fast rolling, but you can go like 110% and still be able to normally run, which is normally how I play, very tankily. Tankily is a word.
Seek thick, lest this.
That strength and vitality is literally all I am in this game. I like to spread it out in other games much better, but not in this one. This one wholeheartedly always use the greatsword, therefore I need a lot of strength and a lot of equipment mode to be able to wield it, because it weighs like 20 points and 20 points. But in perspective, this one's only 6 and the other one's 20. So my equipment load will go up a lot. Also, some certain rings you can get in this game which will increase your equipment load. They're very useful. Oh, hi! I'm gonna ignore you. Proud Knight and this. Oh, All Knight Halberd. All those guys do have great ultra great swords, which are what a great sword is. It's just a big version of a great sword. I'm not gonna fight him. Oh, another one of these. Yay, another chance for a great sword. Oh, or one of their halberds. If he gives me one of his halberds, I will definitely use it instead. Nope, couldn't give me his halberd. That sucks. Sometimes I have gotten early armor from them. Their armor is pretty strong. Sadly, you can't really farm for it until very late in the game. Like, one of the last few areas. But it does look really cool, and I really like that about it, about their armor. Just gonna go down this way. Well, the Master Sword is pretty useful. I much prefer, in most games, to use the Claymore. It's just nicer. Usually better stability and stuff. But this is one of the few games where the Claymore is pretty useless. And you can't really get it till much later on. These are my least favorite. Those are my least favorite enemies in all of the Souls series. I'll go fight it just because. It's the Basilisk. I hate these things with a passion. They have killed me. Okay, maybe I won't fight you. But see that mist? It's not fun. when you get hit by it, because it curses you. Which, in the previous game, meant your health was at half until you got it purged. Which took a lot of effort. Yeah, that is the reason I initially stopped playing Dark Souls when I first got it, was because I ran into a basilisk in a sewer, and I was just so lost, and I got upset. Now for what might be honestly my favorite area of the whole game. It's really cool. No Man's Wharf. This place is really fun. If you're not being slaughtered. Which did in fact just happen to me. I took most of my health. I just need to fight one of those. There is like it. Yeah, using the summoners is a godsend in this game. Bradley of the Old Guard. My boss at Lowe's was a guy named Brad. He was a crotchety old man. If you've ever seen the show NCIS, he reminded me a lot of Gibbs. Only I'd rather have Gibbs as my boss. He was also a workaholic. I'll just let... Okay, this is getting a little tedious. This is getting a little silly. You can also dual wield in this game, if you have the right weapon. Certain weapons you can dual wield if you have 1.5 times their normal strength wielding ability. Great, I've used all my S class already. Have anything else? I have these, Radiant Left Gems. I'm really just here to get the greatsword, and I'll probably leave after that, because I can get it pretty easily. It's up there. Guys, first time I saw this place, I was really excited when I saw it. It was so much fun. Sorry if I'm muttering or stuttering. I'm very bad with words. Okay, just hit him with magic. Good for you, buddy. Kinda need to hurry. I'm gonna hurry along because Bradley will disappear soon. The NPCs don't stay forever, they stay until their job is finished. Dark Pine Resin is pretty useful. It gives you dark matter. It gives your weapon dark matter. Dark aspect or whatever you call it. I don't know. Screw you. These guys are pretty useful for farming for certain items, like torches. These guys are pretty nice for farming for human effigies as well. Or some souls, if you just want some souls. Oh, hi! Oh no, he's gone! Well, I'm probably dead man now, because he's gone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light as many torches as possible. I'm gonna go until I get pretty much until I get the great sword, then I'll be done. It's just up ahead. It is a little bit guarded. And unfortunately, when I'm using one of these, I can't shield. Luckily, if I dodge, well, that's no problem. I am going to do something pretty ballsy, but it'll also make getting to a lot easier. Okay. If I succeed, I should have said. Which, I think I lured them all off, so... Oh, nope. Once you open this, Ferris Log Stones let you activate those things. Which will, and in this case, it lights the torches, which makes it brighter in here. Which, there are certain enemies in this area that don't like light, which makes it perfect for fighting them. Those guys up there, they're creepy. And unfortunately, they're what stands in my way of reaching the great sword. Did I miss? Oh my gosh, I wonder if anyone just noticed him acting really weird. Nice thing about here, I can literally just murder them. And they won't come after me because they're afraid of the light. Not far enough. These guys do a lot of damage if they hit you, so be careful. Like so. I am literally nearly dead. And I have... Oh, I have Lecture. Oh, right, I have that. Also, these pretty useful items. Some of these will heal you, this one fully heals you. Which I feel like this is a pretty good time to use. They also really quickly increase the bleeding effects. There are more of them, unfortunately. So I kind of want to just lure them out a little bit. and snipe him. Yes, it's cowardly, I don't care. Ooh, got him right in the face. Or, I don't know what that is, really. It's not really a face, it's more of a gaping hole. Which, I want to keep this family friendly, therefore I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. Honestly, this game isn't... I mean, sure, this game is rated M, but I don't think anyone should really worry. It's not... They don't swear or anything like that. This is no more violent than Super Smash Brothers. Ow. Ah! I mean, it's not like I'm killing anything. All I'm killing is the undead, basically. They don't even really die, they come back. Well, most of them do. Also, some of them are just plain monsters. Got them all. Hey, oh, yeah, didn't. Open this first. Great sword! Now, I don't have the strength to wield it yet. Oh, I will in a minute. But this is the great sword. It is huge. And I love that. I am gonna... Unfortunately, like there, I can barely dodge. Because it literally weighs 22. I was wrong. It's, yes, I know it is great sword. Thank you very much. I am gonna open this. I think there's... Yep, poison. Careful. I'm gonna leave because I want to go fully upgrade my what's my... Yeah, I can level up 3 more times. Pretty... Yeah, I have enough. So, yeah, I'll be switching over immediately over from the bastard sword to the great sword. As soon as I go back to Jula. Next time I'm streaming, I'll finish that place and probably go fight the boss that I didn't want to fight. There's another boss in the forest.
Bear.
This thing is arguably the best weapon in the game. Like, I've looked at plenty of different like ratings of weapons for this game, and this thing's the best. Most of them say that. There is like a few more weapons that might be considered better, but hold on. But this thing is so useful and powerful. Not to mention, it's just got really quick, so this is how you, upgrade them. I'll be around. Always saying that. I know he'll be around unless I kill him. Which would be very unfortunate. I mean, just look at the... I mean, it literally destroys the Earth if it wasn't, like... Like, I hit this, it breaks. It goes flying off. If I ever hit one of those explosive barrels with this one, it does break immediately. Alright, that's as strong as I can make it for now, until I can get some large Titanite charge, which I can get later. Ah, it's... So yeah, if you have your, if you have it down to under 70%, you can do a much better roll. But for now, I can deal without it. I can always just, you know, go stark naked and, yep, I'm there. Alright, I can also do the imported armor as it's a little bit lighter. I just put the pants on. There we go. That is Waluigi right now. Wait, can I put these on? Yeah. That is, like, I'm looking good there. Godric? I don't really remember. I used a Claymore, so... Really? I got lucky. Have you... If you're able to summon the, person, summon her. Now, if you're fighting Godfrey, which is a different guy, just dodge. I don't know. I can't really give much recommendation for Godric. I barely beat him. What I actually did is I summoned the magician, the sorcerer. He helped a lot. I love that look. That's a good pose. Good times. I summoned a sorcerer, which kind of helped with it. Anything else I can do? Oh yeah, and also you can do these different poses, which is pretty cool. Freaking Joseph Joe starring it right there. No. Heck yeah! You can do all these different poses. There's a bunch of different ones. You can find them by certain NPCs will give you different poses. Just fun for taunting. There used to be PvP in this game, but sadly that's gone right now because just look at this sword. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I love it. PvP's gone because they shut down the servers for Elden Ring, I believe. So, thanks for taking all our servers. I believe they did the same for the other Dark Souls games, but I haven't played them recently. Well, I played a little bit of Dark Souls 3, but that might have been my internet. Alright, well, it's been 2 hours, so I think I'm going to cut now. Thank you for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. And I will see you guys next week, same time. Bye-bye!